High-volume, high-texture looks inspired by style icons were all over the runways. Try it yourself and see if it doesn't make a big impression.
Marc Jacobs is the most anticipated show in New York. Let's see what Guido has in mind for the hair.
Guido turned up the texture with larger-than-life looks at Marc Jacobs. Weaving sections through hairpins created a rick-rack effect, and the result was a statement that showed that big texture is back and better than ever.
So we're at the Marc Jacobs show, which is a really exciting show. Under a lot of stress this show. It's 4 different hairstyles, all based in the 30s, but 70s, because 70s hairstyles were based in the 30s. So often things are sort of, so that whole disco hair thing that we really know well, was all based in the 30s. The frizz, the curl, the perm. So it's variations of that, but it's more the 30s version. So it's quite intense because it's like we're working with period kind of hair. So that's what we're trying to achieve on 60 girls in 3 hours.
Body brings attention to the eyes and cheekbones, complementing the face, giving you a younger, fresher look.
To add youthful innocence to big texture, Guido created the same crimped silhouette at Marc by Marc Jacobs, this time adding a playful top-side ponytail.
We're here backstage at Marc by Marc. Let's talk a little bit about the inspiration with the hair today.
Well, it's almost like the younger sister of the girl last night. So it's the same texture, and I'm thinking maybe to do a side ponytail. The clothes were very inspiring, you know, it was sort of 70s base, and I think their first inspiration was Bianca Jagger, who was Mick Jagger's wife in the 70s, very glamorous, and Jerry Hall, that we all know, who was very glamorous. So those kinds of women. So I'm taking that woman as an inspiration, or last night, and then trying to make it feel a little younger for today.
The voluminous waves at Sonia Rykiel showed that big textured curls can be beautiful and feminine.
So we're at the Sonia Rykiel show, very Parisian, very flirty, very French, very girly. And we're doing a very sort of big curly look, a little bit like the Marc Jacobs show, which actually was taken from a Sonia Rykiel look. I'm doing a spiral tongue this time. This way I'm spiraling the hair around so it's much curlier, and I'll get a lot of fullness in the hair. It's a side parting, and it's very big and very bouncy. I'm using 2 products, one the spray starch into damp hair, rough drying that off, and then using my curling iron. What's great with this product, it's helping protect the hair from my iron. And then afterwards, once I've curled the whole head of hair, I'm going in with the Wool Shake, which is a great texturizing like gel spray, just to really give me some more volume in the hair. It's the kind of flirty, left bank of the river in Paris kind of woman that was around in the 60s and 70s, but we're reinventing it for now.
Creating big texture isn't as difficult as it looks. Check out how you can recreate the look done at the Diesel show with the right products and techniques from Guido.
Is this a must-have style for you? Well, check out Fashion Cut number 3.
Diesel's an Italian company that shows in New York, and it's a jeans company. So, like with most jean brands, they want the girls to look really sexy. The look I'm doing for this show is kind of a big tease look. The idea is like the girls being out in the desert. Well, what we're doing, we've got 2 Redken products I'm using, and one's a thickening lotion, of course, to thicken the hair, to get my good texture in the hair, using plenty of that into damp hair. Rough dry. If there's too much curl in it, just smooth that out a little bit with your fingers or a dryer. When it's fully dry, I'm just putting it in some loose rolls, just to set it so there's a slight bend, but it doesn't, you know, that's really just while they go to makeup. I'm dusting it down with some powder to flatten it out more. Then I'm taking a Mason Pearson brush and back brushing it to get volume. And then with my hand just shaping it into a sort of side ponytail. I'm actually attaching a piece of plaited leather so it looks even more cowboy. And then the Fashion Work light dusting of hairspray over the top just to sort of give it a mild hold. It's still going to be raggedy and very sexy. Stylists should look everywhere for inspiration. It doesn't have to be everyone, you know, I've always said it doesn't have to be a famous woman. It can be the woman sat next to you on the